Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you to the month of October, and we are gonna play some Castlevania for the NES. Now this game was released in 1987, 2 years before Ninja Gaiden was, and it has startlingly similar gameplay to Ninja Gaiden, which is kind of another part of the reason why I'm playing this, because I haven't really played the two games back to back. But they are very similar. As you'll notice, you have a health bar, and below that the enemy health bar, which is the boss enemy. You have candles on the wall, which you hit to get items. The hearts represent your meter that you use for your special item. Right now I have a dagger, which is by far the worst one in the game. You'll probably never see me use that. But right up here, we got the holy water, which is by far the best one in the game. On top of the special items, you can also get a double shot and triple shot, which allow you to have that item on the screen 2 or 3 times. This first level is pretty easy. See there, the ghoul got me. Probably, overall there's some pretty annoying points to this game, more so than Ninja Gaiden. The stairs will be your arch nemesis, because they are a pain in the ass. But on the other side, as I jump down these stairs here, you have food hidden in walls, and it's much easier, I shouldn't say much easier, but it's somewhat easier to regain your health, which is a plus because in this game, unlike in Ninja Gaiden, generally you take more than one health peg of damage each time you get hit, which is something I liked about Ninja Gaiden, was that you only took, most enemies would only take 1 health off of you each time you were hit. Another thing that's really pretty annoying is the jumping. When you jump in this game, you have to commit to that jump. If you're jumping and moving forward, that's what you're going to do. You cannot move while you're in the air. So you've got to be sure about your jumps. You can just jump straight up, you can't move around. So you really got to be sure. And it will kind of annoy you. It might be the downfall of you. But it's something that you will get used to. Overall, this game, not as hard as Ninja Gaiden, I would not say. But I'm not as experienced in it, so overall you might get the same kind of gameplay here. You can see this is the first boss, the bat. I've got the axe weapon, which moves like that, and I had the double shot, which means that I could have 2 axes on the screen at any one time. And with that item, pretty easy to take out. And feel free to hit as many of those blocks as you see along the way. You suspect there might be something behind it, because there are a lot of secrets in this game, and I'll try to point out a majority of them, but some of them I don't quite remember. So you'll have to excuse me for that. I probably just don't know all of them in general. There's lots of them. This is the start of the second level. The first 2 levels in this game, just like in Ninja Gaiden, very easy. I've never heard any conspiracy theories that, someone from Tecmo, which is a much lesser-known company than Konami, who did this game, by the way, I haven't mentioned that. There's a triple shot right there hidden in that block. If you have the double shot already, only then do you get the triple shot from that. But I haven't heard any theories that Tecmo was doing something evil and stealing kind of like the gameplay idea, because it didn't take too long to make video games back in the day. Here are the Medusa heads, by the way, probably the worst enemy in the game, the enemy that people get nightmares over, but I don't think they stole the code necessarily, although it only takes about a year to make an NES game, but who knows. This is the first part that most people who have never played will die. More than likely, you're going to get, if you haven't played this game, haven't gotten used to jumping mechanic, somewhere along there you're going to get hit by a Medusa head and probably get knocked back into the pit. You get knocked back as much as you would in Ninja Gaiden, so keep that in mind when playing the game. There's the watch, which I'm going to pass up. I don't mind it, it's not a bad item, but it takes up 5 of your hearts to use. Oh man, I almost killed myself right there. It takes up 5 hearts to use, but pauses everything on the screen for 3 seconds, so it can be pretty useful when fighting a boss. Some bosses at least. Some bosses it doesn't work on at all, if I recall correctly. There's another, see, let's say that's our 3rd health regen, and that will give you about half your health back. These things are instant kill, and this might be the 2nd time you die in the game if you've never played it before, because those things will really take you out if you're not ready for them. Little ghost following us here. We'll activate that bat to get him out of the way. Down there's only a heart there, but if you didn't have a double shot or triple shot, there would be a double shot or triple shot in there. And here's the introduction of these, dragon skull heads that shoot the fireballs at you. Here's a little example of triple shot. You can have a lot of, if you have a triple shot of anything, you're in pretty good shape. Especially holy water. Triple shot holy water is the best thing you can have in the game. And here we come up to our last section. of the game. As you can see, each level is broken down into 3 stages. So this is stage 6, which is actually level 2. But it's breaking down into 3, so every time you die, you would start back at the beginning of the stage in which you got to. As you can see, here's the level 2 boss, the Medusa head. Not too tough. Axe is probably not the best weapon against her, but it's really, you know, this is just a fight that you can just use the whip, take him out easily. But I'm almost done, guys. That's the first 2 levels of Castlevania. Thanks a lot. Join me for the next part. This has been the Johnny Cage. Like, subscribe, comment if you have not. Join me throughout October. We'll play this game, play some other Halloween-related games, and I will see you guys tomorrow.